I gotta search for culture.
What the fuck?
I see it here.
I'm trying to put the tweet in the top here.
Why you say it like that? I gotta search for. Why you say it like that? I gotta put the tweet. Oh god.
Just gotta put the tweet in the top there because you know how I love top.
Oh, hey!
Yo, we didn't tell anybody about this shit, man. I didn't tweet the fuck anything out, man.
Nope, and I wanted it that way.
So you just wanted to kind of us talk about it, which I'm cool with that, and then just stream it on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I like that idea, man. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Stop being so formal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Did you jump in? You didn't jump in with Illicit Therapy yet, have you?
No, I jumped in as myself.
Oh, so you're not going to stream it to YouTube?
No, it is streaming to YouTube. I can clone myself basically.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I gotcha. All right.
I figured I need to do all the other shit. I'm actually testing out the YouTube channel now. Make sure it's not going.
I don't even feel like tweeting this shit out, man.
Why?
No, I just don't feel like doing it, but I'm gonna do it though. Obviously. Let me get a seltzer water really quick, man.
I'll tweet it out. Mine.
I'm gonna see if what you call it, if Taylor wants to see. I might try and call her later on, man.
Wait, how do I tweet it out?
I could tweet it from here.
Well, then tweet it.
Tweeted it then.
All right, we are going to NIU. We're going to let me see here.
Will be the destruction of third party.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Good.
All right, that's all I tweeted it out, man.
All right, cool. I said mute you, bitch. Okay. We are back again. We are back, and we are going to be talking about the delicious PlayStation news. It's really not delicious, though. But it is something that I wanted to talk about. We're going to take a little break from the news and shit like that, work on separate projects and whatnot. Just to be completely, let me just take a look here. Hold on. All right, just to be, completely transparent with everything, right? We wanted to take a couple of weeks off and just do some other things. Shit got a little bit too businessy,
Mm-hmm.
And it started to suck the fun out of things. So, but I figured, why not just do this for fun? You know what I mean? This is on YouTube at PlayStation Culture. Is it? That's what the YouTube is called?
Yeah, PlayStation Culture.
Yeah. And so that's what we're planning on doing. And the topic is, let's get my coffee ready. The PlayStation's quality is going to end up destroying third party. Now, what do I mean by that? Me and Ken, we're talking about...
Can I burp now? Informally?
Yep.
Go ahead, man.
Yep. So, me and Ken was kind of talking about how, Sony's quality is kind of like out of control at this point. And it's going to put a lot of pressure on third-party developers. It really is. I would not want to be in their. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes when shit starts to roll out. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. There's no way, absolutely no way, I would want to be in a third-party shoes. What they have done is continually amp up their quality. And what other companies, and they have to do it because they have to actually tell people, explain to people why to buy a PlayStation. They are the forerunners of, I guess is the word I'm looking for. They're the forerunners of their technology and the features of their console. So they have to make sure that they put their best foot forward, make you buy the console. And in the process of them buying the console, third party can reap the benefits of people that have purchased the console. But there's a dilemma with this. If the quality is that high, everybody got to step up their fucking game. The microtransactions, Sony is under immense scrutiny for anything that they do at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if they are the example of, high quality, what is the other stuff going to look like on their platform? That's the question. What do you guys say about that, Ken?
Like shite. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this before, man. I think like a lot of people, man. I'll put it like this. I think there's always a place for value. You know what I mean? And I know that we're not making like a direct comparison between Sony and Microsoft and the third party per se, but they are competitors, and obviously they're going to be part of the conversation. So, there is always I think there's always going to be a market for value. You know what I mean? There's always going to be people there who want to save money, who want to, get the best deal that they can. I do, however, believe that in a lot of cases, if not more so than, someone looking for value, a lot of people are going to look for quality. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because if you have a quality product, if it's something that someone knows that they're getting is a quality product, they're going to be willing to pay more for it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to pay more for something that lasts longer, something that, that's more entertaining, something that works better for whatever it is that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Sony is working so heavily to focus in on their quality. Yeah, I mean, I think at some point, because a lot of times I see people arguing about, the fact that Microsoft is going to, basically take over the industry because they have so much value with their platform, right? They have so many games in their service and this, that, and the third, right? But like I said, the quality is really, I believe, what's going to kind of like take over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could have value, but I mean, if people don't think your product is good, then what fucking difference does it make? You know what I'm saying?
Now, I know, Ken, you're planning on making a video on your own channel as well in terms of, brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to steal the show or anything like that, but when it comes to brand, you look at Nintendo, right? What is Nintendo's brand? You know what I'm saying? Nintendo's brand is being fun and family oriented, right? You look at Sony, and Sony's brand is the quality and emotional single player experience. That's the brand that they've built. But what can you really say about Xbox? What is the? And I'm just that's not being facetious. That's being real. Like what is their brand?
Is that a rhetorical question?
It's not even rhetorical. If somebody can answer that fucking question, I would love to know.
In my opinion, and I've said this before, I think Microsoft has a lack of identity with their branding. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if you look at what Sony's doing, you can easily say, okay, Sony wants to, they want to focus in on quality. They want to focus in on, well, let's just say quality, right? When you look at Nintendo, right, they want to focus in on family oriented things and fun. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Microsoft, you know, I feel like it's kind of hard to say, man, because it's like it feels like they try to throw so many things at the wall to see if something will stick. You know, they want to do value, they want to maybe kind of try to do quality to some extent. You know, they want to do this. You know what I mean? It's like they're trying to do so much.
They really don't have an identity. That's the problem. That's why their shit doesn't sell in terms of anything beyond Windows. And this is why they're gobbling up other studios to create an identity. They still don't trust and believe they still got a hand in the identity that they want, which is to make money, period. You know what I'm saying? Most of the shit that they're buying has something to do with service, and we already know it. You know, but getting back to the quality thing, I completely started moving completely far out. At the rate that Sony is going in terms of quality, it's going to be extremely hard. I mean, Horizon Forbidden West is a fucking cross-platform game, looking and playing the way that it does, and each iteration that they've made just gets better, exponentially better. Everything that you had a gripe about, it gets snuffed out, and then they improve on what they were trying to do. Yeah. They are hiring. Instead of buying studios, because I know that's the thing right now, studios and publishers and shit like that. If you peep what Sony is doing, right? The teams that are under Sony they are hiring people. I've read somewhere, and if you can quote me or you can tell me if I'm wrong or right, Naughty Dog is at 600, and they were at like 300 when they were making The Last of Us in Uncharted. So they are trying to, instead of buying the studios, they are trying to create this particular brand of quality. Some of the shit that they got going on in their games is just bar none. I mean, I get things are subjective. I totally understand that. Like no one is upset about that. What's we got Brian in here with the
teacup.
No. Brian with the what's her name? Celine.
No. Oh, Celine. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Hey, yo. I know y'all aren't here circle jerking and shit, but
why you gotta bring some gay shit in here, man?
Y'all need to cut that.
Something you gotta tell us.
Y'all need to cut all that Sony shit out, bro. You know better. The writing is on the table. It's a wrap this generation. It's a wrap. It's over. It's a ball game. My thing is that I'm going to enjoy the God of War. I'm going to enjoy Horizon. I'm going to enjoy Spider-Man. But when it comes down to who won this generation, it's over. Just love your game. Love your games and keep it moving.
See, that's your
why exactly, Mr.
So here's your problem, man. We don't really care about it. Yeah, we see. Look,
that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah, you're already walking into the conversation thinking that we're like some console warriors.
I'm trolling, bro. I'm joking,
look,
bro.
No, he's but yeah. This is this is mastermind, man. This is mastermind. This is play on, play it. That's what this dude is.
Hey, bro, can I
calm down? Don't get your panties out in the mud.
Nobody. Now you know what, man? It happens a lot, man. Like when me and Josh do our PlayStation culture thing here, man. Like we get some motherfuckers jump in and be like, you know, what did you say about Xbox? Or you know, it's like, bro, like we're just in here talking about some shit. We're not really trying to take shots, or you know what I'm saying. We're just having a conversation.
Oh, hold on.
You know what I'm
saying? Go on, Brian.
I own all the consoles. I love everything.
I'm here to shit on Xbox. So no disrespect to anybody. I'm here to take a shit on the box. Why do you think the generation's over?
Why do I think that?
Yeah, because they just purchased Activision. Because you ain't gonna see shit from that.
Okay, let's say this. Okay, calm down.
Nobody.
Let's say that. Let's. I'm just saying, calm down. You move. You off the starting block too fast. You asked me a question and you started running.
All right.
So here's the thing. Is that you ever played a game called Big Bang Tank Little Bank?
Man, look. I am not as
old. No. You asked me. Hold on. You asked me a question. Now you ain't gonna let me answer. So allow me the latitude of completion.
All right, please. No, I have not played no big bank, little bank, or chase a kid around the corner.
Okay, you've never played it.
No.
And maybe that's why you're having difficulty understanding why I'm saying what I'm saying. Is because when you can outspend a company, when you can outspend them, it doesn't matter what they do. You will always outspend them, and they will always be playing catch up. Because the moment I agree with you, but out of the 15 studios that PlayStation or that Sony had, they purchased 12 of them. So this buying studio shit has to stop because they bought most of their AAA studios as well. So the thing is that if Sony could do the same thing Microsoft is doing financially, they would, because that's the name of the game now. And so they would. The thing is that they can't. Now, is that going to stop them from making God of Wars and Last of Us? No, it's not. They're still going to put that quality out, and people are going to gravitate towards that quality.
Right.
But when you talk about pure ability to outspend your competition, you're always going to lose that. And the thing is that once Microsoft gets 5 to 10% of market share back, they're not going to give it back. I can promise you that. They're just going to keep outspending them, because the thing is that Nadala allocates a certain amount of money to the Xbox division every year, and Phil proved that he can spend every fucking dollar. That's why they did this deal before the end of the physical year. So the thing is so next year, when he gives them billions and billions of dollars to spend, if Sony make a move that looks like it's going to threaten that percentage again, guess what? They're going to
listen. Stop. You ain't going to hijack this shit, yo. We talking PlayStation right now.
See, this is
first and foremost, Miss Dr. Mind, right? America does not have the money that China has, but here we are, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, go on. Your mic is a little jacked up.
Xbox buying up publishers is not the same as Sony buying studios.
Right. They're buying publishers and technology.
It's not fair. It's going to be a monopoly. And we shouldn't stand for that.
Don't do that. Don't you dare do that for her.
Hold on, Doc. See, this is the thing I've heard. I haven't heard shit about games. All I heard about is money.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. But you're assuming. Wait, hold on, Brian. Really, I really need you to put your pony brain.
I'm gonna try
away
to put the pony
really
brain away, but I can't promise shit right now.
Is that if they're buying? If they're buying publishers, that means they're buying.
And we haven't seen shit.
Okay.
And it don't look like we're gonna see shit this year either.
No, don't tweet that. It's not gonna.
Hold on, wait. I gotta get back on topic because I got I got games to play.
We've seen her
instead of stats to play.
We've seen Horizon. Hold on, Doc.
I'm buying Horizon.
Hold on, Doc.
That ain't hurt my feelings.
We've seen Horizon, and that looks phenomenal. And I got it. Doc, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I did purchase an Xbox Series X over Christmas.
Oh, you got your
yeah,
Xbox
and I played
now.
Halo, which ain't none of y'all niggas playing
Fantastic.
that shit.
How could you do that, Brian? You betrayed us. How could you do it?
But you know, I want to be fair. When I shit on Halo, I at least want to play it. And now that I've played it, I can shit on it. And them trees look like shit.
So you didn't enjoy
Those
it?
Those trees look like shit in Halo. They don't even fucking move.
Come on, bro. You tripping.
All right, wait. All right. We gotta get okay. I got some games to play. I gotta get back on track,
bro.
So here's the thing, right?
Right.
The title of this space podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is what happens when you create this environment of crazy fucking quality. Could you imagine, like in a mall, right? You get all these fucking stores, all these storefronts, and somebody's cooking that shit up, just like that trailer in Forbidden West, where she had that onion, she was digging in the kitchen. He was like, "Yo, put my onion back." That like you know what I'm saying? Like all those facials, but anyway. So if you're in the fucking mall, right, and somebody just right in that fucking mall, and people are like, "That smell good. What's that over there?" Everyone in that mall that's not that particular stand needs to step it the fuck up, or else they're gonna lose their business. And that's the point that I'm trying to make.
That's great. I'm glad you said that. I'm great. Damn, that was good. That was good. So in that case, right? Everybody else who has a kiosk or stand needs to step their shit up because that one particular kiosk had some shit that was slapping, right? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Tell me the procedure.
Now, mind you, this is not an Xbox situation. This is about third party.
I know.
Just making
cultivation, right?
Just making sure. This is not about that. What are the other people going to do? They got to step up. They got to step up their game.
Okay, how do they do that?
Get out of business. Usually, you take a template from the success of people that have success.
Okay, so
try to mix it up to see what they're going to do. How would
you particularly do that, right? You own a kiosk or a booth that's not up to par with the one that everybody is going to. So, as a business, how long should it take you? How long will it take you? And how long will you keep going without those customers in order to compete with that booth that's doing well? So
how would I do it, right? I'm actually in the same situation, right?
Right.
So I make instrumentals and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And the problem is I do now. Who is that? Is this Dr. Mine?
You already know who this is, bro. Come on.
Okay, it's making sure. So I don't like trap music, period. I hate that fucking genre. I really hate it.
Facts.
But I have no choice. Like, if you have a PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah.
Did you buy Miles Morales?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
The title screen, that's considered like trap music, but that shit was slapping.
Yeah, it was decent. You
know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about Sony necessarily. I'm just saying that in general, the music was slapping.
Yeah, I mean, the track was decent. I get that.
But notice how it was elements of trap, which is popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're trying to capture all the elements of pop culture, because I think originally wanted him to wear Jordans. But I think something happened and
the fucking Nike was like, they probably wanted mad fucking guap for that shit. Yo, that's what it was. It was like, yo, I need all the monies. And Sony was like, nah,
the Jordans aren't New York anyway. The Timberlands are more New York than Jordan. So
yeah. So, and he was wearing Timberlands. He had it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, gotta give him props. You can't web sling with no fucking Timbs, you know what I'm saying? It's difficult. I tried it. No, but but yeah, like when you see a situation like that, right? And you got to kind of look at what's successful and then try to take that success and then make your own gimmick with the success of what other people are doing to differentiate yourself. I mean, if you make music, then you already know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh,
it sucks because I don't honestly, as a black man, I have no business liking trance music the way I like trance music. That's a thing from all the way back in the day when I used to go to rave clubs and the white bitches was on my shit.
Yo, you're light skinned, man. Just accept it, bro.
Shut your ass up.
Oh man,
you a light skinned nigga.
I'm like, yo, I don't understand, yo. I'll be trying to tell you, I'll be in the gym, yo. I'll be like, do you think you're better off alone? Yo, nobody know I got the most mean mugging fucking face. I'm listening to the most bitch shit ever, but I can't play that music. I can't, like, people don't like that shit anymore, and I gotta mix all this shit up together to try to make something. You know what I mean? So, but
I mean, I come from the era of chopping records, and I'm never going to stop. You feel me? Like it's like the artistry in chopping records. It's just something that I never wanted to lose. So as far as like 95% of the beats that I make, they're sample chop record joints where you know what I mean? I'm flipping samples like a madman and damn.
I gotta listen to your shit, yo. Hold on, you got send that DM.
Oh yeah, I got you, bro. I
didn't know. I already have a track that's pinned to my fucking my Twitter. It's called, by the way, it's the first thing that's pinned. It's called Sugar Plum Thoughts.
Yeah, so I heard that joint. I
was being goofy. I just wanted people, like, really, I'm not trying to do anything vocally on there. What I am trying to do is give people ideas for a track that sounds different. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Yeah.
But you were like, you're an idiot, yo. Anyway, going back to the quality. Normally, people would try to take their thing. And that's what Sony, like, low-key did. You know what I mean? What Sony did with Nintendo. Well, Nintendo copied Atari and flipped whatever Atari was doing and made their own. You know what I'm saying? They used to make toys, and they took that shit what Atari did, made it smaller. You know what I mean? Made it more compact, made it simpler. You know what I mean? And kid-friendly.
Well, see, Miyamoto was a goddamn genius way ahead of his time, because that Mario game was just like it was like it made you keep playing it. It made you like you couldn't stop. Like you had to keep going, and because it was challenging you, and it was making you feel like you weren't good enough to
It was like a low-key challenge, though. Like, it didn't look challenging, but you were like, damn, it's kind of difficult. Like, is it me? Is it because it was all kid? Like, it was kiddie looking. Yeah. You're like, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm fucking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like the level design and all. I mean, it was just like
that shit was that's a hard ass fucking game, yo. The period, point blank. It was always a difficult game for me from back then to now.
And it's still the test of time, bro. Like it's still.
So did Mario 64.
Yeah,
so did Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yo, cryptocurrency. Yo, crypto. Yo, you got. I know you like your Nintendo. Yo, go on. Yo, jump in.
What do you want me to say?
I know you have something to say about Nintendo's quality, because look,
great shit. The fuck you talking about?
No, because you know this is a PlayStation culture, yo. But he low key, high key, but high key a Nintendo fan.
Me too. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think their games are great, man. You know, I always have. You know, I mean, a lot of people shit on them nowadays because of some of their, you know, the practices that they do with their pricing and you know, all that type of shit. But you can't deny the quality of their games, man.
That's
you
facts.
Know what I'm saying?
That's all facts.
you can't.
And I will say this: Sony took what Nintendo was doing and was remixing the shit, right? They remixed the fuck out of what they did. They said, "Oh, a DualShock." No, they was like letters for your buttons. Psh, we gonna do shapes, because you know what?
From a game standpoint, though,
we're gonna do shapes.
From a game standpoint, Sony can't be further off than Nintendo.
No, I know, but that's the gimmick, and they just figured that shit out in PS3 era. That they always had the DNA for what they're doing now, but it was solidified during the PS3. Yeah, they had Nintendo. They was like shapes. That's easier than fucking B's and A's. Like some people was illiterate niggas, just shapes, triangle.
They still illiterate because they call the X button the X button, and that's not what they call it.
That shit is a cross. You know. Then they were like this. Then they were like this. Then they were like, oh, what was it? They were like, oh, Nintendo requires you to buy a fucking, you know, the Rumble Pack. Now we're gonna build that shit in, and we're gonna put 2 of them motherfuckers. Oh, you only have 1 analog stick? We're gonna put 2 of these bitches designed in that shit. They took whatever they saw and then threw that. They remixed it like you do them beats. And chopped that shit, chopped and screwed it. But one of the things that they always had, the whole DNA of Sony is always make, because they're a movie fucking studio, a music studio as well. So you'll see that DNA.
Oh, you see
throughout.
Absolutely.
But in terms of the PlayStation portion, they always did cinematic experiences. When I played Tomb Raider 1 way back in the day, the camera work that they had in that game, even though that wasn't a Sony's game, but they definitely helped and funded that shit. Yeah. The camera work for the Tomb Raider game, right, was nothing I've ever seen before. It was extremely cinematic.
Yeah.
Slow pans and all sorts of crazy shit like that. Metal Gear Solid had motion blur, had the great acting and shit like that. Final Fantasy was acting, you know, not acting, but anime, excuse me. Then you had Gran Turismo that was realistic. They always kind of went after the realism.
Well, I'll probably say that from an influence standpoint, I think that Hideo Kojima influenced the way Sony started doing the rest of their games. Is because, as we can see, that cinematic presentation, that rendering look that they have, that's not Sony. That's Hideo Kojima. Period. Because how do we know that? Death Stranding. Right? That's how we know.
Well, the thing is, Death Stranding, like, again, you get influenced, you know what I'm saying? Some things rub off on you and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's the culture now for PlayStation is, you know, kind of like these cinematic experiences. So now they have that. But here's the thing. they keep ramping up the cinematic experience. I'm gonna be honest. You already told me your age. I ain't gonna put you on blast, Mr. Old Man.
I'm 48, bro. Don't bother me, bro.
Old ass nigga. Proud. So I'll say this, right? The older I don't know if this is intentional or just so happens, right? Yeah. I noticed that Sony is catering to their PlayStation fans, right? Absolutely. In terms of the type of games that they make. But notice how these games are getting more and more cinematic and less buttons to be pressed. You know what I'm saying?
That is facts.
I'm thinking I'm looking at this shit, yo. I bet you they're like, yo, these niggas are getting arthritis. They can't be moving these buttons the way they used to, man. So we going to put this under the guy. Let them sit, let them rest. I know the motherfuckers is out of breath and shit like that. So I'm gonna play a cutscene real quick. No, but that's my theory.
I'll tell you one thing is that, you know, the older you get, you know, the more you have less tolerance for a whole bunch of fidgeting,
anything,
you know, shit moving across the screen all fast and having to react. I mean, you know, I can still do it, but it wears me out faster, right? I'll put it down, and I think that's why here lately I've been, well, not lately, probably for the past 5 years, I've been kind of leaning towards mobile gaming. You know what I mean? Because I can like pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up. So my thing is that one thing I can say about Sony's exclusives is that because they're really not platform based, they're really not skills based. You know, they really don't. You know,
they can be. It's like there's layers to it, right?
Uncharted is probably the most skills based game that they actually make as far as like first party.
God of War would be that.
God of War ain't that hard, bro. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. But peep this. You turn that difficulty up, it becomes a different game. I promise you it does.
Different game only because it takes 1,000 hits.
You have to be more tactical in the game. You have to think more about what you're going to do and how you're going to approach the situation.
Right, but that's because it takes more hits.
It's not even just that. The enemies. It's the same thing with The Last of Us. It's the same thing with The Last of Us. They become more. There's stats within the AI algorithm, which increases aggression and shit.
I put it on at the, you know, because you can only access
the second to hardest.
Yeah, second to hardest. So the thing is that I put it on there. I piled up 15 bodies in one space. That's not good to me. That means that the AI was so stupid that they kept coming to the same fucking area. And I piled bodies up in the same space.
Yeah, but they do. They did though. They did. What are you expecting?
But I'm saying they were literally.
But they did though. These enemies are coming back from the death. They died. They don't have all the brains, so you can't look. It's all been figured out. If you want something difficult, right? I know Horizon. If you put that shit on ultra hard, that's a whole different game too. A basic fucking watcher, a fucking horse will kill you.
Well, let's say when the difficulty that they put in these games, I've always thought they were stupid for a long time. Because to me, I don't want a bullet sponge. I don't want a sword sponge. I don't want that. What I want is you to take the time to program the enemy AI so they're actually more tactical and they're thinking a little more. They're reacting to the environment better. Because again, you could take a game like The Last of Us 2, beautiful game, choreographed beautifully, but when I can hide behind a fucking, counter and these motherfuckers keep coming to that same spot and getting killed, it ruins the whole idea of the game for me.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right here, right? Because CryptoKen knows this shit too. The best AI that Sony has to offer is from Guerrilla Games. Killzone was one of the most. They had some of the most advanced AI in gaming.
Killzone was intelligent. I agree with that. Yes.
Because I remember we were just chatting on the phone and shit like that, and because you can't play it on PS4 or 5, but like he was like, "What the fuck? I keep getting flanked."
Yeah, the motherfuckers kept flanking my ass, man.
They have self. You know what I like too. I like this. I like self-preservation too. Like if they feel like
the one on the Vita is like for them to, if they can do that on the PS Vita, right? Implement that intelligent system on the Vita version of Killzone. Come on, dog. These devs is being lazy. They being lazy.
I think that's why I never gave. And this is going to sound like blasphemy though. But in terms of, I'm gonna wrap this all up because games. But I will say this. I never really liked Naughty Dog and what they've done. And that's blasphemy for a pony to say that. I have my reasons for that. I feel like they have it on easy mode. Not the game, but their development. Yes, it is very difficult to have all those details and animations for the characters, right? Yes, it is difficult to have those details within the environment. But guess what? That's the only thing that you can see. They only have a fucking tube to work with. You feel me? It's only in that.
For their DNA though, their DNA was Crash.
Their DNA. No, well, yeah, you're right, but they also made Jack and Dexter too,
and which I thought was better than Crash. Absolutely,
it was way better than fucking Crash. There's a whole documentary on there, and me and Kim was talking about that shit too. That game could have been so much more, but they didn't have an identity either, and that's what killed it, which is what we were talking about before. Yeah. They didn't know if they wanted to make this nigga a fucking Zelda elf or Crash.
Yeah.
They didn't know what the fuck they made it. They had like pendants and buckles and belt buckles and zippers and shit like that all over the character that meant nothing at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just trying to appease to too many things. Anime? Are you anime or are you Disney? Like, what are you? What are you? And it never won anybody because it had no identity. At least Crash, you knew exactly what the fuck it was. It was this fucking bandicoot. And you just had to jump on boxes and spin. That was the end of that shit. And so because it had an identity, that was what it was.
Yeah.
But the most impressive thing that they've ever made to me was Jack and Dexter because Jack and Dexter because they went from a linear. Absolutely not. They went from a linear game. They went from a linear game, right, to an open world game. Complete with NPCs and ragdoll physics and cars, and they've never done anything like that before. And they made that bitch run at 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And open world, like not just open-ish, not like Halo-ish. Day and night cycles with 2 fucking suns, and they did all of that from Crash.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Is that an ancient Tibetan ritual in your
nobody
in your
cares
pockets?
about that game. So that's why the game got a fucking 80.
Maybe I'm just happy to see.
The gameplay aged so badly. The gameplay aged so badly that when they went back to visit, they were like,
Why are you hating for it, man?
I thought it was better than that.
Hater, man.
So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, in terms of the quality, you asked me a question, Doc, earlier.
Yeah.
What would you do in that case if somebody just keep ramping up the fucking quality? That's what you would do. You would look at the success of somebody else and try to see if you can kind of mimic that. Because especially you being a producer,
right?
You got two options. You can buck the trend completely and try to carve out your own niche. But guess what? If the niche is just people, like everybody want to do that because that's cool, that's hot, that's hip, they're going to stay over there. They don't give a fuck what's new over there. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to pull people away from that, you got to do what Outkast did. Their music kept getting stranger. They were doing hip hop, but kept getting stranger until one day Andre woke up and started singing, "She lives in my lab."
You have to transcend. You have to transcend. I mean, so
yeah.
But the thing is, right, is that what happens though is that, you know, like certain music, certain genres of music is only hot for a summer, right? So if you pigeonhole yourself into a certain genre, you know, like let's say Sony has completely pigeonholed themselves into the third person over the shoulder story driven narrative games. So they pigeonholed themselves into that genre.
They're changing.
When they release games like Destruction All Stars, which is really not a bad game at all, but so it's not really received that well because that's not what, you know, most Sony fans are used to having. They want that story-driven narrative third-person game. So the thing is that once the industry moves past that to a point to where other genre games, because like what is it, like battle royales came in and took over for a while. I mean, I don't think they're gone. I think they're still fucking top when it come to games. But so the thing is that because I know when I was growing up, it was platformers and beat 'em ups, right? That was the thing. Everything was a platformer or beat 'em up. So the thing is that multiplayer games here now are starting to, really take hold in the gaming world. Which I mean, they've always been there, but I think now a multiplayer game is just important to your ecosystem.
And that's what Sony's been learning. So if you peep what they've been doing in hiring, they keep hiring multiplayer people.
Absolutely.
And they keep dipping, and you have to, like you said, transcend. They already got to the point where they're like, yo, this is the quality that we can do single player, right? This is the quality. Now we want to take that and make us known for just in general. You know what I'm saying? So Ghost of Tsushima had a multiplayer. They released that shit. Weird type of multiplayer game, but it was really good. When I played the game, I told my other friend, I was like, yo, they're making a multiplayer game. And he was like, no, they're not. He was like, why do you say that? And I'm like, this is a little bit too deep to be just single player. Like, there's so many things. And then they came out with it all of a sudden. I was like, see, I told you, motherfucker, they were going to do that shit.
Yeah.
They did the multiplayer thing, but they weren't known for quality when they did it on PS3. Almost all their games had multiplayer or co-op.
Yeah.
And a PS3, but nobody knew about their quality. Nobody gave a fuck. It was all Gears of War and Halo and what do you call it?
Well,
Call of Duty.
Because the thing is, though, is when Microsoft locked in on their multiplayer, campaign to get gamers to play with each other, that was something. I mean, if you had the Dreamcast, you had already experienced this because you had the keyboard and the online gaming and shit like that. But for the masses who didn't buy a Dreamcast and never experienced that, when Microsoft said, okay, we're going to launch this campaign to, for this multiplayer, kind of a, I guess, new world that they were launching themselves into, people were excited about that because it was like, yo, so my friend can be at home and I can be at home and we can have the same game and play. Oh, this shit's unbelievable, right? So it kind of, at that point in time, I think the writing was on the wall for the future of gaming, and Sony made a calculated, which I say was a calculated mistake, because like you're saying, that a lot of their games had multiplayer components, and they took them away. They took them out.
They took them out for a reason, though, because again, it cost money to keep the servers up. Number one. Number two, it was fucking crowded.
Yeah.
It was already crowded. So it was like, we need to go into a different direction. Let them have that multiplayer shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them fight that out for the moment.
Right now. Because now they got to, because instead of grooming a company, like they could have in the PlayStation 3 era, if they would have kept with their multiplayer experiences and kept grooming a company, right now they wouldn't be in such dire straits to do it, because they would have had a couple companies groomed to make multiplayer games. Instead of now, they're having to go out and spend money to buy companies to do this for them.
When they didn't leave, though. The multiplayer people didn't leave. They're still there. They were just told not to do it, so they know how to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you ever played, you seem well versed with PlayStation. If you ever played Siphon Filter Dark Mirror,
man,
did you play the multiplayer component?
No, I didn't.
Oh man.
Well, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Next Gen.
What's up, bro?
Yo.
I'm a PlayStation guy. So to support you Xbox people.
Yeah,
I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice.
I was just hearing the last 1 hour of what's going on, and this and that. And the Xbox people, all they like over there is just their first-person shooters, So that's why they're so used to their multiplayer. They don't get good quality, story-driven games that's going to keep them playing that game.
Well, okay, let me ask you this then, right? Okay, so Gears of War is absolutely a single-player game that'll keep you playing it. You can play it over and over and over and over again. So the thing is that you have to look at what gaming is, right? Gaming is supposed to be... gaming did not start out as a single-player experience. It didn't. If you go back...
No, it was couch-based.
No, not just couch-based, but what I mean is...
It's arcades.
It started out with you playing with somebody, right? That's what it was. Like, that's why you always had two
Pong, couch
on an arcade machine. So it started out that way. So the thing is that the question is this: did Sony force us to be single player, gamers, or did we actually choose to be? That's the question. Because
I think we chose to be
as a single player fucking experience.
I think we chose to be, and I think we chose to be for a lot of reasons. A lot of things are going on. See, the thing is, that's what this Twitter thing is all about. It's the PlayStation culture. Eventually, we're getting older.
Yeah, no,
and the young people, I feel like we can't keep up with them motherfuckers.
Well,
I see somebody in Fortnite build a fucking Coliseum, yo.
They're growing up in a multiplayer world, though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's cool, but the thing is, when people watch movies and shit like that too, or shows. So there's definitely a demographic for it. What I can see Sony doing, though, outside looking in, is that they're luring people to their platform by showing them these crazy, bombastic single player experiences. And while they're making the next one,
but they're not, though.
Why you say that?
Because when Jim Ryan and I were talking about, what their moves were for this generation, the one thing he said was resounding. You could hear it in his voice when he said it. You could hear how he expressed it. Is that Sony is getting the same fucking customers generation after generation. They're not growing their customers.
Yeah, they're loyal. That's why most of them are loyal.
No, it's not about in business. It's not about loyalty. It's about growth. About growing your business, and they're not.
This is why Netflix was able to get away with what they were getting away with. They allowed that much debt to pile up because the company was growing, and then when they told them it ain't growing no more, they started pulling their stocks out. Now I get it. Yeah. I totally get it. There's a lot of other things. It's way too long to talk about, like subscriptions and all the other crazy shit that's going on.
Yeah,
that bubble's popping too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's the move to the future. That's the move.
What subscriptions? Nah.
Yeah, that's the move.
Nah.
That's the move.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's all going to come down. Like, as much as I hate it, it's all going to come down to subscriptions. Look at you got Stan, you got Netflix, you got Prime, you got Disney.
But did you hear about what's happening with the subscription services? They're dropping in subscription numbers.
Who?
Disney Plus, Paramount.
Oh, well, no, Disney Plus. Well, Disney Plus is dropping. It's because the thing is that Disney should have never did a subscription service, because Disney made more money when they opened up the vault. When they said, we're opening up our vault and now you can get Mickey Mouse for 3 weeks. They made a shit ton of money. Now, now that they got a service and you can just sit there and watch fucking Disney movies all day, Disney didn't think this through, because they know in hell I would have released.
They got greedy, but that's why they bought Fox. They bought Fox thinking that they bought them for a lot of fucking money, but they thought they were killing it with that one. Now you put all the people on your payroll. And then on top of it, the brand, this is what we were talking about before with Ken, the brand is fucking kid movies. How the fuck you gonna put Deadpool in this bitch? How you gonna make?
They not, because they don't make Deadpool, so they're not gonna put it in there.
They want to leave it at Fox. They can't even put the name. They can't even put, or Hulu. They can't even put the name on it.
Yeah,
because of the brand that they have. And now you got a thing called Disney Plus, but then now you have to leave fucking Hulu there because that's for the adults. It's like it's pretty crazy. Subscription numbers are dropping, actually. And you can look that shit up.
But Disney, that wasn't smart. I mean, because again, like
but Netflix too. Netflix is dropping as well.
Well, Netflix has been in the black for a long time. Like, they've made shit tons of money.
They lost shit tons of money, dude.
Well, you got to lose money to make money. You know that. Big business, you got to lose money.
I understand that, but this was happening. This was the reverse happening.
Yeah.
The thing that they were getting is subscribers, but they were still, because they had to make a certain quality, they were bleeding money. That's the thing about it.
Well, the thing is that where we're going with media, right? These companies, especially,
are taking back their shit.
Yeah, I mean, music is the one that started this, right? Because when they realized they were losing shit tons of money off downloads and MP3s and shit like that, they had to figure out a model to where they can make their money. So they started this subscription-based thing. So now other forms of media figured out, like, okay, we can do the same thing, right? Now, in order to keep, and this is why I think the argument about Microsoft, all they're going to have is tinky winky games in the service. First of all, in order to get subscribers to the service, you have to have a quality product in the service. So that makes no sense to me. So the thing is that if you honestly think that Sony's first party games ain't gonna go day and date, you just setting yourself up for failure because they are.
Yeah, let me. They're not. But here's the thing.
They're not.
They're not. Ken, not all of them. Some of them will. Ken, I know.
No. They going day and date, brother.
Some of them doesn't make. Some of them it won't make sense to do. So that's what I'm saying. There's certain. I'm gonna let Ken finish this off. Before Ken finish the fucking podcast off, I want to say this in terms of subscriptions. There are places in the world that can't go online like that.
That's true.
So you're automatically capped. You like the whole download your games, you're automatically capped. Sometimes it's the government that caps you. Like in China, they don't want you to do shit. You're gonna have to. You can't get rid of physical shit. That's one of the things. It'll always have some sort of place. And buying your shit as well.
You can't get rid of physical media, but guess what? You can't right now. I challenge you to go into a store and find a musical CD.
Music and video games and movies, they're all consumed differently.
I agree, but what I'm saying,
not only that, but you can listen to a 2-minute song, right?
Yeah,
a 2-minute song, cool.
Yeah,
and be done with it. These games require you hundreds of hours, tens of hundreds of hours.
But here's the thing, though, is that the game is not even on the disc anymore. And
no, I get it. They're keys essentially. No, I totally. The PC did that, and I'm telling you, I get it. The whole thing about it is, in terms of day and date. See, we said this before, at least on my own particular podcast. Day and date means two different things for Sony fans. Day and date for PC.
What does it mean?
And day and date for PC, and day and date for consoles. And what they're complaining about is,
what does it mean for Sony? Day and date. What does that mean?
The day and date, the amount of money that they put out for these studios, they will be in the red if they did that shit day and date. You're getting a guarantee. You're getting a guarantee 100%. But hold on, you're getting a guarantee all of the fucking profit and whatever little taxes that's there. They keep the quality up. The reason why people are saying that Game Pass will not have all of that is there's two reasons why. Microsoft has the money.
Backing them, right? Absolutely.
Well, Microsoft has the money, but here's the thing. I guarantee you that these studios that they're buying up, they're going to start doing massive layoffs. Microsoft is known to just. Microsoft is known. All they wanted was the
IP. They have a history of doing that.
They have a history of buying people, and they have a history of buying things and just dropping them.
Well, no,
repeatedly.
See, talking, but again,
they have the history of killing studios. They do.
No, you have see again. If we're going to talk about that,
what happened to Rare?
There's nuance there that has to be added to it. The reason Microsoft used to do that is because Microsoft was such a fucking arrogant company that they would buy some shit just to keep it off the shelf. You see what I'm saying? So, because again, you got to go back and remember who their fucking CEO was. He was the most arrogant fucking prick to ever walk the planet. So they would buy shit just to keep the technology off the shelves because they want to make something in the future that's comparable. So the thing is that right now, that's exactly, trust me, when Bill, because Bill right now he don't work, but he still has the most shares in the company, so he still makes decisions. When Bill saw how embarrassed Microsoft got, or the gaming division got embarrassed last generation, trust me, they had a big meeting somewhere, and goddamn Steve Jobs was like, not Steve Jobs, goddamn his
Bill
name.
Gates.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates and Nadala and Phil. Bill Gates went into that goddamn meeting and he spit flames. He said, "You fucking embarrass my name. You fucking embarrass my company. What do we need to do?" And Nadala said,
"Do you have the minutes of this meeting or what?"
I'm saying you can look at. You can look at what they're doing right now, and if you understood the company. Microsoft, the company, and then you look at what they're doing right now, they're doing exactly what Bill Gates always done. He's want to fucking buy, he's going to spend enough money to fucking bury you. And that's it. And that's what they're doing.
So I'm gonna stop this right here, and then King can take over, because that's a whole other conversation. That's an interesting one. Yeah. Here's the thing. The reason why they were able to make certain acquisitions because every single company that they purchased were hurting for some reason or another. A lot of these companies don't want to be. A lot of yeah, that's true. But a lot of companies don't want to be bought, and even if they don't have a history of cultivating at all, even to this day, they keep buying shit and then killing it. Then buying shit and then killing it, like you said before.
Like you said, not to mention, like they could have the right intentions, but they also have a history of managing their shit, their studios like shit. Yeah, they have horrible management.
That was pre-Phil. All the deals that were lost in the Xbox One era, those deals were already been done before Phil.
I'm looking at the shit that they're doing now.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: for a lot of people that like Xbox, it's fine. You can like your company, you can like your brand. Humans are going to tribalize shit. That's just what we do.
Absolutely.
So I'm not coming at somebody like that. But what I am going to do is speak crazy high fire.
Yeah.
And let you fucking know what it is.
I was going to say, out of the $77 billion that they spent for Activision and Blizzard, what do you expect out of it? What is it, Dr. Mendo? I can't see your own.
Dr. Mindbender. You know what I'm expect out of it? I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, what do you expect? What do you expect that's gonna come out of it?
Here's what I expect. Okay. I expect them to allow these companies to continue to do what they were doing pre-purchase. But the thing is that now they have the backing of $1 trillion company. So guess what? I guarantee you that the employees for these companies are loving this acquisition.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me finish. Because guess what? Their 401k benefits went up. Their medical went up.
Why do you care? Why do you care? Why is that something that you care about?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Unless the truth, like that's not the answer. I thought I was looking for like games, I don't care about the 401k plan.
Can I finish? Okay. Yeah, I mean, y'all always cut me off before I get there. Working in white collar America, which I did for 20 years of my life, when morale in your office goes up, the productivity goes up, and the creativity goes up. Period, point blank. And I guarantee you that with these companies now knowing that they have the security, they can make a game that flops, but they still have the security of $1 trillion company that's going to be there for them. Guess what? Guess the morale's going up. The production level is going to go up with it. The creativity is going to go up with it. So what I'm expecting, to answer your question, is I'm expecting some great things to come out of these companies because now they have the time to actually focus on creativity opposed to focusing on a boardroom and board members that want that game out today so they can recoup their money. They don't have to worry about that no more.
All right, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let Ken, I won't say anything else, Ken. Human nature stops this from happening. That's the problem with human nature. When people get comfortable, right? Because I work in the office. When people get comfortable, they start slacking.
We had this conversation a few weeks ago.
You gotta have incentives, right?
The incentive don't work. That's what I'm saying. Like my job, bro, I work for a Fortune 500. Like, I'm gonna tell you this, right? The amount of incentives and the meetings that I have, they are throwing all sorts of crazy shit. They were selling a fucking Tesla. Not selling it, but giving it a fucking way for incentives. And people are just like...
Somebody won it, right?
Somebody won it, but it was like by default. You know what I'm saying? It was like the person was always good. Hold on, wait. I was in the runner-up for that shit. And I missed it off for some... And I missed it off... Huh?
What industry are you in?
I don't want to say.
Okay, you didn't have to say that. It's just personal.
I'll DM you.
I'm an architect, right?
Okay. So I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I am in a telecommunications company.
Yeah. So that's cutthroat. That's cutthroat.
But it's not though. It's not where I'm at.
Well, it is.
And I can promise you that.
Y'all work off incentives, right?
No.
Honestly, all I see is I don't see nothing coming out of it besides the same quality that Activision's been doing with Call of Duty, the same quality that Blizzard's been doing with World of Warcraft. I'm not saying they're bad games; they're good games. You know, they're your average game.
Well, guess what, Next Gen? Guess what? Call of Duty has always been for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't see that improving.
Game, it is the highest selling for. It is the high. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm not seeing anything better than what they already have.
No, but I'm saying though,
but hold on, wait. This is hold on, wait. I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
What they can do with the money? That's crazy.
Hold on, I didn't finish. So this is the same hoping and wishing and praying and having all this. And hold on, wait, and having all this faith, with nothing. This shit is a crazy fucking
Cut it out, Cass. You know what's gonna happen. Y'all
motherfuckers have a lot of faith. Like this shit is a religion, yo. Y'all are worse than fucking Baptists.
Hey, Cass.
Churchgoers.
Hold on. That's what I noticed. Dollars make sense, right? So what you telling me is that all of a sudden you own a burger stand and you just sold regular cheeseburgers and maybe a soda and some greasy ass fries, right? But all of a sudden, a company comes through and gives you an infusion of cash. What you telling me now is you ain't gonna add milkshakes, apple pies, fucking.
Historically, humans don't ever do that shit.
Yes, they do.
They do not. They want more money, more incentives. That's how they work. It's never enough. You would never satiate the human heart, yo. You'll never do it. I've seen it.
Taco Bell sell chicken wings now.
I saw, but the thing is this: they ain't like they the fucking top business.
No, but what I'm saying is that okay, let's go McDonald's, real world McDonald's. When McDonald's, the real world McDonald's, it started out in California with two brothers, obviously, right? So they were the McDonald's brothers. Okay, all they sold was French fries, shakes, sodas, and burgers. That's it, right? So
you can't go all the way back down like that, man. Come on, bro.
Wait a minute. All of a sudden, the dude that sold milkshake machines came through, saw the fucking idea, and went into business with them, bought the business out from up under them, and started to infuse the company with cash. Guess what? They start selling fucking chicken sandwiches. They start selling all kinds of different shit. The thing is that when you get an infusion of cash in any business, your business is going to get better. So the infusion of cash into Activision and Blizzard, they're going to get better.
It doesn't work that way.
All right.
It has never worked that way. Okay. Apple didn't get better.
Maybe
they got worse. No, Apple got worse.
You know. How did Apple get worse?
They don't even they don't even
Have you ever heard of the M1 chip?
Yes, I did.
So how the fuck did they get worse and they just created one of the greatest ARM chips ever? How? How, Sway? How?
Because they can do better.
Oh man.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why they can do better? You wanna know why they can do better? Because there's other companies that was fucking with their money. And what I mean by that is when they released the iPhone 13,
right?
Well, it was barely a fucking dent, barely anything.
I agree totally.
Because they thought that, look, we're Apple. We don't got to do anything. They didn't even try to fucking innovate. So they lost. So guess what happened? Guess what happened? When the money got funny, then you start investing in crazy shit. The only way that you can progress, humanity-wise, the only way you can progress is struggle, period.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
When you that comfortable, everybody's going to last. Like, we have stats at my job. So what they'll say is this, right? All we need you to do is hit 92%.
Yeah.
What did everybody do? 91.
91, right? Right.
That's what happens when you're comfortable. Now, if everybody's like, I need you to hit 98%, they'll be like, oh, shit. Oh, my God. How are we going to do that? They find some way to hit 97%. But really, in the back end, all they needed was 92. Right. They do this shit all the fucking time.
Right. Well, see, that was though, right?
Guilty until proven innocent is how I treat Microsoft. I'm not mad at them. But if you can't pump out something, they bought these studios years ago and nothing fucking really came out.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you what. Don't tweet nothing you're saying because it's not going to age well.
What you mean?
It's not going to age well. Because the thing is that if you purely know, just I mean, you do know business. I can hear it coming out of your mouth. I can hear the intelligence of business come out of your mouth. The thing is that when a company that can outspend a smaller company, they're always going to win.
So let me ask you a question. You saying that people can be bought, correct?
No, what I'm saying is that not bought, Cass, not bought. What I'm saying is that if I have the money to produce something that you can't, right? Because you don't have the money, I'm going to win that every time. Every time I'm going to win that.
There's laws.
Sports.
There's laws,
right?
Teams like new blockbuster
sports, right? Small market teams, right? Small market sports teams. Now we know that small market teams, football teams, can win Super Bowls. We've seen it. Pittsburgh, fucking St. Louis, Kansas City. We've seen it, and maybe Cincinnati may be on the verge of fucking winning one. We don't know. So we know small market teams can win. But guess what they had to do? They had to spend that money. Because bigger teams were outspending them. So they were like, wait a minute, hold on. These teams are outspending us. We're not making the playoffs. We're out. We ain't even we ain't even making wild cards. Fuck that. What we need to do, spend the money where it's needed, right? In order to enhance what we're trying to do. So the thing is that if I am Microsoft and I know I got my ass laced last generation, I know I don't have the time to groom companies to make games, to make better. I don't have time. We got to do it now. So guess what? Fuck it. Buy them. Right?
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that, Ken? Yo, you hear that, Ken?
These motherfuckers over time.
Oh my
you hear
God.
that, Ken? That's your inspiration, yo. They talking about you're gonna make a video out of this. This is exactly the thought.
Look.
What do you believe?
Businesses always buy what they can't make. They always buy it.
What do you believe? What do you believe Microsoft's identity is as a company?
Microsoft is a
as far as Xbox.
I'm ready to tell you, Microsoft is a fuck you, pay me company. Period. That's what they've always been. That don't shock me. Like for all you motherfuckers that think that Microsoft was this old, no, Microsoft from day one, Bill Gates have been a fuck you, pay me type dude. I mean, his father was a goddamn congressman for 40 years. He knows politics. He's been around politics. He understands government. He understands how that shit works. And it's fuck you, pay me. And they've always been that company. I don't know why people shocked.
What are they? No, what are they good? No, the question is this: what are they good at in terms of
buying
product?
shit?
Okay. And see, this is why we believe Sony's quality is going to take over.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
It is going to happen.
Okay, let me ask you this: who's got? Okay, I know both of them ain't really that dope because I don't really eat neither one. But when I used to, who had actually better hamburgers, McDonald's or Burger King? Burger King, obviously, right? Obviously.
Nope. Okay. I work for Burger King. Nope.
Okay, you work. See, and whenever you work a place, it always destroys your idea.
You got more. You got more at Burger King.
My point is this: Burger King makes the better hamburgers. They taste better and everything, right? But McDonald's can outspend Burger King. Period. So they win, and they have been winning because they can outspend Burger King.
They win off a brand, my dude. Yo, everybody knows what the branding.
It's branding, dude.
Bro, no, it's not about that.
It's branding and reputation.
Yo, but hold on. Do y'all understand how much marketing costs a year?
My guy.
Yes, a lot.
Marketing costs more than your operation costs a year.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is that of course the brand is better because they can fucking market better. That's why they can spend the money to market the brand.
It's a 1-2. It's a 1-2 punch. If your reputation, because this happened to Sony too. If your reputation starts to be shit, and people see something cheap out there, that's how Vizio got up there. Vizio was just like, I'm gonna make a basic ass TV for a basic ass people. And Sony was like, I got the quality. You look at this. It has more colors that pop. And motherfuckers like, I don't need that fucking color. I just want a cheap ass TV to throw in my living room.
You know where else they lost? They wanted that same quality, that same arrogance of quality made them lose their Vio laptop market too. They lost it. It's gone. It's over.
They lost the cell phone thing. Those Ericsson phones.
Yeah, it's over.
It was one of the top selling was Nokia and Ericsson.
If they'd have been smart and did what the market did at the time, the market was making cheaper and more affordable, laptops, And Sony was like, no, our VAIOs are always going to be this expensive. And guess what? They costed their ass straight out of the fucking marketplace.
But here's the thing. Remember I told you, when you struggle, there's you learn from your mistakes. Absolutely. This is why Microsoft keeps repeatedly doing stupid shit, because they can't learn.
What ain't they learned? I think they learned
everything that they've done other than Windows has failed. Everything. Even when they try to repurpose even when they repurpose. Hold on. Every time they try to repurpose something, right? Yeah. It still fails. They sat there and bought Nokia, then fired 10,000 people.
It didn't fail because all they were doing was buying the technology. That's it. That's all they were doing.
Mixer. What about Mixer?
Microsoft has never bought a company to try to put the product on. They bought it to rob them of fucking technology, bro. That's what they're doing with these publishers. Microsoft ain't buying IPs. They can give a fuck about Call of Duty. They're buying BattleNet. That's what they're buying. They're buying BattleNet. That's what they're buying.
They are trying to buy brand. Is what they're trying to do, because they just don't understand the reputation. You can throw money at something, but people don't really like Microsoft like that.
Hey, Cass, I'm trying to tell you, brother. Ken, take this. Ken,
what y'all need me to do?
Take this home.
Yeah, you guys are in the thick of it, man.
Cass,
it's in the thick of it.
Cass, when you talk about, I mean, again, you may not like the company's practices, you may not like the way that they do business, but they're still $1 trillion company some fucking how, right? So here's my theory. Here's my dark conspiracy theory. I used to always wonder, why the fuck did this pandemic happen? Because Bill Gates made it happen.
we knew
shit came from a lab, nigga.
That we knew something was going on, right?
Right.
For a long time. We were funding that shit, and somehow the shit happens. And I was thinking, like, I was talking to my friend. He's a big conspiracy theorist. He was like, "Oh, you know what they're doing? They're making everybody sterile." I was like, "Nah, I don't believe that." And now it's
because these COVID babies are amazing.
No, now it's starting to really come to light. And I said this originally.
Book of Revelations is coming into pass, nigga.
I said, damn. Why you like this?
Oh, man.
Nobody saying. Niggas gonna be looking stupid when
it's clear to me what they're doing. They are disrupting.
You know what's crazy though, Capo?
What's up?
Is the fact that you say that. That's been said for tens of thousands of years in this world, is that it's revelations. The thing is that this planet will outlive all of us.
Well, of course it will.
That's just the way it is.
Well, of course.
It's going to outlive all.
No, but hear me out. Now, like, Ken, you can close it. About me being interrupted by fucking Ken.
Sorry.
Just fuck.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I hate Josh.
I thought to myself, right? I was like, what is this? And I was like, they trying to disrupt the economy.
Yeah.
Now I see it. Now with all these taxes all over the fucking place, and now you can start hiding things and laundering money and shit.
You acting though right now, your conversation is sound like COVID only attacked our country.
No. The world. No, I know, but I'm not talking about just the country. I said economy.
Right, but why would they want to fuck with the world's economy? Because that fucks with America's bottom line. No way we go do that. We're too.
Hold on, wait. No, we're not getting that. No. That's a whole other thing. No, I can get down and dirty with it. But here's the thing: the reason why Microsoft is doing so well is that people are working from home. People are working from home. That's what's going on.
Exactly.
And they use Windows on top of it. The businesses use Windows and people are working from home. That's why they're getting the money that they're getting. It ain't that they're doing anything amazing. It's by default. All of the systems in the United States is fucking Windows based.
So is that a dumb company or a smart company?
It's a lucky company.
Oh, come on, dog.
It's a super smart ass company is what it is.
That's a smart company.
That's a lucky ass company, man.
No,
this shit is so happen chance that they did that shit. Nobody saw that this was going to happen. Here's the thing. Actually, let me put it this way. They were the first to it. And this is what happens when you are the first to things.
Who would be the second? Linux? Come on, dog.
No, Apple.
No, Apple's not. They're not corporate. They don't make corporate.
I know, but that's the only person that could do it.
But yeah, but again, though, the thing is that Apple has never positioned themselves to be in corporate America or corporate.
I got you.
They never did that, so they're not. Apple's thing is media and entertainment. That's their thing.
China then. Yeah, well, all right, Ken. Yo, take this shit away, yo. I'm trying to play some games. China.
Yeah.
What you guys say about all this, yo? I'm curious, man.
Who, me?
You got the floor, my dude.
Nah, I don't. I'm listening, man. You guys are going back and forth with this shit, man.
Hey, Cass, that's my dude. In Cass, we always shooting the ballistics.
No, I mean it was interesting hearing you guys talk about it though. Yeah. But no,
Doc is a smart guy. You ever talk to an Xbot that's fucking retarded? I mean, what's going on, Fader? I'm not sure if you're in there, but fucking there's some retarded ass Xbots.
Yeah,
they can't talk business at all.
Is what they are, bro.
Why do I get the feeling that was a low key burn towards? Man, fuck you, dude.
No, it wasn't you.
Sure.
If you felt that burn, man, it might be more you than you thought.
What my grandma used to say.
Bro, fuck that shit.
What my grandma say? If the shoe fits, I'm not part of that group.
Hey, yo, a hit dog, a holler.
Nigga said that shoe fits. That nigga took it back to the old school.
My grandma used to say that if the shoe fits, wear it, nigga. I was like, damn.
Hey, yo, I tweeted that the other day, right? So, yeah. I went and found the old pony gym shoe and put it on that motherfucker. Was like, if the shoe fits.
You stupid.
Thank God for me, the shoe never fits.
No, here's the thing, though. Like, some people are masochistic,
Yeah, absolutely.
Some people just like to get, shitted on and stuff like fatal. But yeah,
hey, you know what, man? Fuck you, all right?
Like, yo, Fatal knows the whole rules of engagement. He's like, fuck me harder, Phil.
Oh, man.
Bro, what the fuck is going on right now, dog?
you know Cass been in the after dark room, so you know he can go there.
No, I don't. I need to find one.
Oh shit! These niggas on the.
I need to find one.
Get wild on that bitch, boy.
People are like they don't know I'm a stripper.
Yo, Josh, do you got a Switch, dude?
No.
Yes, I do.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I got an OLED joint. What's up?
I kind of have a question, and this is for like everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What time is it?
It seems PlayStation person or an Xbox person is giving you an opinion about video games and this and that, but yet they never actually complete their games themselves. Do you guys actually?
Oh damn!
Are you talking about PlayStation? Are you talking about PlayStation people, or are you talking about?
I'm talking about I play games and everything, but yet when you go look them up, the other fucking games are like 17%. They never actually complete them.
Are you gatekeeping?
Sound like gatekeeps. But
gatekeeping to me next year. That's what it sounds.
I didn't even hear what Fatal said.
No, I'm just saying. Like, would you?
I didn't say anything, dog.
Opinion
that somebody said something.
Oh no,
and that, but yet they never actually complete their shit.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this.
I didn't hear what he said.
Because there's too many people who are talking and spaces can't handle it. I'm gonna say this though, right? There's a lot of people that definitely fucking gatekeep for no reason. Like, mind your fucking business, yo. If I don't like fucking the game, kiss my ass.
I don't like the fucking game, right?
I don't need to explain it to you. Just because I prefer Sony, don't mean I like all their fucking games that come out the fucking thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the thing about it. You know what I mean? People looking at trophies. Now, I will say for that Dustbin, whatever the fuck his name is, that nigga. Talk about something. I can't wait. I would have changed my avatar to Crash. And after he fucking said that he didn't like Crash, it's very easy to pull up tweets. Yeah. All you gotta do is type in his fucking handle and Crash Bandicoot. That shit will pop the fuck up. There's nobody went through 5 years of your shit. It was just easy to fucking find because we already know what it is. Most of these fucking journalists don't even game like that.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
Niggas is fucking playing cell phone games and shit like that. They made that's why they hide their fucking trophies and shit like that.
Cell phone games. That Mario Run. PS5, nigga. Cut it out.
No, it was that Pokemon Go. That's what it was, man. That shit was a bop that summer, yo. That's what was it, 2017? That shit was the bop.
Hot, bro.
They had me going in the fucking woods and shit like that. I was like, I fucking found that shit, yo. But I wish you could move around in there. Y'all hear about the fucking the Pokemon game, man? Yo, Ken, what you think about that shit? Yo, that shit
on the Switch. I just want to know about ask that question because there's like a lot of people that talk about this, talk about that, and when you look them up and everything, you know, they don't actually complete anything, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, I'll bust fucking Ken's chops, but this motherfucker is a gamer. He likes what he likes. And same thing with Fatal. They like what they like. Period. Point blank. Me, I'm a little bit like, yo, I have what do you call it? Not standards. What's the word I'm looking for? Like,
talking about me or Crypto Ken?
No, Crypto Ken. I have my morals and shit like that. I'm like, no, I can't buy that shit. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I mean? I understand it and shit like that. See, I knew y'all motherfucking Xbox, yo. I already know about that shit, yo. Y'all some fuck niggas, yo. I knew when I turned on Halo back in the day, and that shit sounded like Catholic priests. When that shit turned on, I said, yo, this is a cult.
You dumb as hell. You dumb as hell.
Hey, yo, no bullshit though, Josh. Man, you are absolutely right on that, dog.
Yo, I said that's St. Francis, yo. I know that voice. That motherfucker was.
That makes sense, yo. That was the name of the school I went to as well. So fancy that, Josh.
Yo, let me find out Fatal had. Let me find out Fatal had a priest. That motherfucker was like blessed his ass.
Oh, man.
I thought it was like baptized or something, you know?
Yeah, that's something that I wasn't.
Yo, that's blasphemous. Fuck all that.
No, but yeah, man. But that's the funny thing too. You see how people are looking at Pokemon right now, and they're looking like,
Well, I'm copping on payday.
Yo, everybody's like, I'm sure to do well, but like when Sony's coming up with the fucking quality,
it always fucking.
It's gonna do well, dude. It's gonna be fucking a huge seller.
But is it going to be as big as is it going to be as big as the other ones?
Yeah. Sure.
Fuck yeah, it's gonna be bigger than that.
It's an open world fucking Pokemon game. Come on, dog.
It's called Pokemon Ass Raper Legends. I think it's called.
It's so stupid.
What?
Nigga, yeah, you don't want to be playing Halo with that Catholic, that priest singing.
Shut the fuck up.
That shit's a priest. Ooh.
You know what, man? It's like Nintendo decides to. It's like Nintendo decides to, try to innovate on some of their games, and others they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like with Breath of the Wild, man, they did a lot of.
Don't even get me started on that fucking game, bro.
Yeah,
don't even get me fucking started, man.
That is the best game ever made. Shut the fuck up.
Yo. I mean, with
hell no, it's not.
Never played it.
Look, man, with Zelda Breath of the Wild, man, they went back to the drawing board, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to shit like when it comes to shit like fucking Pokemon, man, like they just be reusing animations and shit.
I feel like they can't go too far because they don't all the way own it. Like I feel like if they all the way own it, they go ham. I don't know what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it. And by the way, Breath of the Wild, Zelda, they should have renamed that shit to Zelda Hot Breath of the Wild.
Right? Zelda, our world is too fucking big.
I love that goddamn game. Cut it out.
Why you like this androgynous character? Yo, that motherfucker is a cross-dresser, yo.
Hey, yo.
You know what, man?
He does cross-dress.
Yo, Josh, there was a mission in the game where you had to dress as a woman, yo.
I know they have it in all.
Just like Cloud in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
But this time you're gonna have high. Yo, this time you're gonna have high heels. You'll be running around top of the click, 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 click.
Hold on, wait a minute. All they need is a pony for that.
They have ponies. That's that fucking horse. That Epino, whatever the fuck it is, that's that pony, yo.
Wait, what the fuck is a pony?
A pony.
What the fuck is a pony?
I'm a puna, motherfucker.
I'm a booted.
Disrespect fucking Link's horse like that.
What happened to your Fatal? What happened to your foot?
Oh, you saw that shit?
Yo, lead them.
I don't know, dude. I honestly, bro, I have zero fucking knowledge of what the fuck happened, dude. I woke up like that. No idea what the fuck it was.
Leave the prostitutes alone, yo.
Huh? Sorry, what?
It got split open.
I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. I don't know. I didn't even know that shit was even going on until I was taking a fucking piss, bro.
No, I'm saying, but what happened? I'm asking.
It happened? I don't know. I don't know.
No, I'm saying, like, what's the issue with your foot? Like, you don't, like, what, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, there is no issue with my foot. At least, as far as I can tell. I must have banged it off something when I was sleeping, and I didn't even realize it.
He was thinking about
I must have hit on the side of my bed because the way I was sleeping, I was kind of sleeping on an angle.
He was having that nocturnal emission, yo. He was like, "Stop, Phil! You're going in too deep. It hurts."
Did you guys notice? Yo, if you look at Fatal's profile picture, Xbox is on the top, yo.
Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah!
We can't wait, yo.
I own all three now. I own all three, so I'm sitting now in that neutral position right now.
Hey, that's neutral position.
Hold on,
yes, sir.
Fatal, you missing one though, bro.
Pause.
What about PC, bro?
What about what?
What about PC, bro?
Xbox is PC.
I mean,
PC's
I could
Xbox.
play games on PC, but I would go back to the past and play the old school shit. That's better than the crap we're playing now.
Man, come on, dog.
Listen, we gotta
outside from Baldur's Gate 3 and maybe a handful of survival games that are coming to consoles anyways, dude, man, PC's fucking irrelevant, dude.
I did not mean.
Yeah, you heard me.
I did not mean to have
PC ain't what it used to be, man. PC used to be fucking amazing back in the day. Now it's fucking dog shit.
Hey, Faye, but you know what? Hey, Faye, don't make me come looking for you, fuck nigga.
Hey, listen, if you fancy modern PC gamer, I feel fucking bad for you, dog.
Why? I get everything.
You do get everything, and that's the problem. That's the problem.
This was so crazy, right, Doc?
Right.
You know, I had a thing. I was like, shit, I'm being a troll, y'all. I was like, should I get a PC, right?
Right.
Fucking Paris jumped into my space. The black nigga.
Paris, yeah. Uh-huh.
That motherfucker was in my space for an hour, yo, just listening. Right. Taking notes, still in my shit, learning and shit. Get out of here.
Well, I mean, plus, I
was like,
fair,
I told Paris, I was like, get out of here, darky. Let me stop playing. I didn't say that.
The main reason why I don't care about modern PCs is the vast majority of your type of games are coming to the consoles anyways, dude. So I don't have a reason to upgrade.
Yo, if you don't own a PC, you ain't playing real games.
I don't really.
What kind of bullshit is that? That's bullshit. I
don't really like the PC. I actually like a curated experience, you know what I'm saying? Like when I buy my escorts, man, I make sure I pay like $1,000 or $2,000.
Wait! Hold! Whoa! Bro, what the fuck is you talking about?
No, I was just saying.
Josh out here paying top dollar for a hooker, bro.
Whoa! Who said anything about a hooker?
You
said escort. That's a nice fucking word of. That's a better word of calling them a hooker.
Hookers and escorts are different.
What's the difference?
Are they?
Are
they? Yes.
Are
they?
Yes.
I'll wait.
Yes. She comes out with her papers and her pap smear.
Yeah, and hookers come out with fucking used tampons and used condoms. What's your point?
She be clean. She's clean.
Hookers can be clean too.
I'm just playing, yo. I need to know how to take a joke. Do not do hookers.
You keep that shit up and don't explain that you joking, but recorded and canceled.
That shit's recorded. He said he got escorts.
You know how it works and shit.
Right, we probably become like Xbox University. How that nigga get banned again, yo?
Man. How that shit happen twice, bro? What the fuck?
What did he say, yo? You know what it is? It's his hard African voice, yo. That's what it is. That shit sounds offensive. People like, I don't even know how anybody could actually, and I'm black, just to let you know. I don't know how anybody can sit there. Shut the fuck up. I don't know how anybody can sit there and report him because they don't even understand what the fuck he's saying.
Oh, man.
I went into one of his paces and this dude was just the horror. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did he say? What is he saying? Yeah. Mauki. I'm like, okay, you're right. You're right. I don't know what that is. It's you spit hot flames. That's what I just know that.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro. That's funny as hell.
I was like, he's spitting hot flames. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this shit up, yo. I gotta finish up fucking Horizon and practice on different gears.
DM you a couple beats, bro. So that way, what kind of flavor I'm on, bro.
Yo, this was this was a dope space. But I think it's good because me and Josh, we kind of it's a good time to say. Me and Josh decided to kind of like take a little break on the PlayStation culture.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was a good send off for right now.
Send off.
Dope, bro.
Yeah. I mean, because honestly,
it makes the difference on some real shit, right? All jokes aside, for real, it makes a difference when you get a whole bunch of mature grown men into a room and have a conversation. Because
I like the fact that when we do it, I don't know how this always happens. It's always a nice discourse. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
absolutely
people can say what they need to say without without arguing. I've been in other spaces and just yelling back and forth. I'm like, damn, I can't hear what's going on.
That's because we don't jump down people's throats when we don't agree with what they say.
That's why PC sucks.
Disagree without being disagreeable.
I'm about to change the game up. I'm about to change the game up. I'm about to be the Kevin Samuels of gaming, yo. I'm tired of y'all modern gamers and shit.
Yeah.
Sick of y'all motherfuckers, yo. Dress size.
Yo, fuck that, dude, man. Band together, us old school gamers, man.
Dress size.
New motherfuckers.
How do you look? How does your gamer tag look? Fresh and fit out the shower.
See, see, this is why a video game school has to become a reality, dog. Let these new age gamers go and fucking see what we fucking did and how we played shit, dog. Like, fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I will say this. I swear this is the last thing I want to say. The reason why there's so much vitriol when it comes to Xbox, y'all feelings are hurt.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
They were tired of their ass getting beat in 2013. Every time Sony was coming up with bangers, Final Fantasy remake. They was like, they were mad as shit.
You don't piss off the bad guys, dude.
You do not poke a sleeping bear, my guy.
You don't.
You will get
I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about Microsoft. I'm talking about the fans. The motherfuckers be looking at everything. They be like, I like Xbox better. How's it better? Houseway, your game is shit.
Houseway.
My game is good. That shit got a 69 on Metacritic. Ours got a 90.
Hey, but you know what, man? To be fair though, when fucking Destruction's All Stars came out, all the fucking PlayStation, not all of them, but a lot of them who say the same shit about Xbox, they were like, "Yo, that shit's fire, yo, that shit was fun as fuck. I don't give a fuck what Metacritic says." I was like,
"That's yo, you see that? Therein lies the biggest problem with the console war shit, right there." That's the biggest fucking problem. The amount of contradiction that both sides fucking do to themselves is astonishing.
The contradiction
is fucking astonishing.
I'll say this. I'll say this, man. There's hypocrisy on both sides. It's worse on Xbox.
No, they got their ass whooped for 10 years, yo.
Just give me fucking gold.
Goddamn 10 years. It was only 5.
It was 10 years, yo. Little motherfuckers crying. That's that. Yo, your Xbox is acting like Caliban and shit. Yo, chill.
Yo, you know that GIF where they show Phil Spencer like smiling and he's doing something in the GIF, like they crop his head onto some random shit. Like Microsoft was hitting them niggas from the back for like 10 fucking years, smiling.
Yo, bro, back shots for days. Yo, I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna say this though. Hold on, you ain't gonna get away with that shit, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I mean, you just ain't gonna slide past that.
Well, what I say? This conversation is concluded.
Yo, Doc, that was fucking hilarious.
No, but I will say this. Right? I will say this. This Saturday, because me personally, I have my own podcast as well. I'm going to be talking about the whole fanboy situation, yo. This shit got to stop, yo. I'm going to have a whole thing.
It's not good for the industry.
Yo, I hope, Doc, Fatal, I hope you guys are there Saturday at 7. I want you guys to like.
I'll be there
for real. Like the fanboy shit on both sides. I don't like none of you niggas.
Cass, DM me to remind me, bro.
All right, cool. I don't like none of you niggas. Both sides of the thing. Both of y'all motherfuckers are annoying.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so annoying. You know the funny thing. Here's a little taste. Here's the thing that pisses me off. You sit there and you want to validate your purchase. If it's so fucking good, shut the fuck up and play it. Why you gotta have Metacritic back you the fuck up? Who the fuck cares?
Right.
Play it.
Right.
Facts. Facts, Josh. Spit that fucking shit, dude.
That's all facts.
That shit is mad annoying, yo. Like it's super fucking annoying. Oh, our game's better. Look at Forza 5. Forza. Who cares? If you don't like it, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Cass, I'm just saying, brother. I'm gonna need you to change your avatar because I'm feeling real uncomfortable every time I look at my phone, bro.
You know what that means? That means you got some skeletons in your closet that you ain't willing to. I can't help that shit.
Yo, I'm telling you,
Josh knows what he's doing, man. He put that shit up there, man, because he knows that a lot of fucking Twitter fucking twitches out there, bitches, man, are gonna fucking fall in love with him, dude.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Look at this black man with abs.
Look. If Josh shaves his head and puts the red mark, yo, this motherfucker look just like Kratos, man.
Shut the fuck up.
A fucking scrawny ass skinny version of Kratos, sure.
Nah, the fucking Game Tight was in here the other day, man, and before he changed his profile picture, and it was sitting right next to Josh. That motherfucker looked just like Kratos, bro.
Oh man.
Hold on, wait.
But Josh, are you willing to go white though, man, with the ashy skin?
I'm already ashy.
That nigga light skin, yo.
There you go. Put the red fucking shit over your face. Let's call it a day.
Hey, Fatal looked like he lubed up pretty good for that picture, though.
Yep.
Damn, you looking all over the pixels and shit. This motherfucker guy. You see through the checkerboard rendering and shit. Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, that's that DLSS upscaling.
Yep, that's that DLSS. Yep, there you go.
Hey, nigga got that DLSS eyes and shit like that. Motherfucker, NVIDIA works and shit. What the fuck?
Yo, do the impression, man. I know that's what you're about to do.
I've been speaking so high pitched now. It's hard for me to do.
Boy.
Read it.
Get over here, boy.
Boy. Read it, boy. I can't do it, but I have to wake up in the morning. I have to wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? When you got that raspy voice. Read it, boy.
I can't do that shit, yo.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna cut this short here.
Yo, it looks like Thrash just jumped in, man. Was there something you wanted to say real quick?
Real quick, I just had a question. I'm over here playing Ninja Gaiden, right?
Which one? Hold
on, Part 2 remake. And that shit reminded me of another Ninja game that came out when this shit came, my nigga, and I forgot what the fucking name was. Y'all know what Ninja game I'm talking about, man?
No,
it's not Tenchu, is it?
Oh no,
I know what you mean. The guy with the fucking what do you call it? He had the little red scarf, right?
No, that's right. Not right, nigga.
You're talking about
that's
a no, that's Shinobi, right? It was a Shinobi game.
It was an action over the top ninja game that was just like this shit. And I was playing this shit when that shit came out. And I'm like, what?
You talking about the original Ninja game?
It was on. I played it on the 360. I know I played it on the 360 too. I played it on the fucking 360. Fuck, I forgot.
Come on, Phil, you know.
That had to be Shinobi.
Did they come out with a Shinobi like that was like Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah, Shinobi came out on PS3.
Hold on, Thrash. I'll tell you what it is. Give me a second.
When you talk about popular Ninja games,
it was like even the name was like different. Nigga, like fuck, I'm fucking kicking my ass right now. He
had black. I remember he had black, and he had that little red ass long scarf.
That was Shinobi.
Is it called Yaiba?
Was it Yaiba?
That's Shinobi.
Let me see. I know that.
Origami 2. Are you talking about Origami 2? There's
Origami. No, Origami. That's a dog. It looks similar to fucking Ninja Gaiden.
And it was
that's what Origami 2 is. Origami is a fucking it's just like old school fucking Tenchu / Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, but they said they played it on the 360 though. Man. That shit was out.
No, Shinobi was
the first one was, wasn't it? The first one was.
Shinobi was multi-platform.
It was
Shinobi. No, it wasn't Shinobi. I would know if it was Shinobi. Because I'm a Shinobi fan. I've been playing Shinobi since arcade.
You sure it wasn't Yabura, or whatever that shit was called? Yabura. No, actually, it was Ninja Gaiden Yabura. Actually, that's what it was.
That was the not spinoff. What the fuck was it?
God damn, I know I've seen it, and it was low key good. They had a grip of like, back then that's when they first started doing the God of War style button prompt.
Somebody researched ninja games on the 360.
Yeah, are you talking about Dante's Inferno?
No. It's straight up like a ninja game. It's like a straight up ninja, but he was fighting cyborg niggas and shit.
Somebody searched ninja games on 360.
I hate to be that guy, yo. But do you guys remember? No, not that. Do you guys remember that game from the 90s, right? They used to have it on PC, and you had a paper airplane. You would just throw it, and your objective was to get it across the room. And they had
Shadow Cyber or Cyber Shadow?
No, they had a fan, right? And the fan would like throw your fucking trajectory off.
Was it Ninja Blade? Huh? Yeah, Ninja Blade, nigga.
Ninja Blade.
From Software made
from Software?
Yeah. From Software made this shit.
That wasn't popular.
That's what I said. I didn't say it was popular. I said it was like a cult hit.
Oh, okay.
What is it called? Ninja Blade?
Ninja Blade. I'm almost guaranteeing that's what it is. I gotta see how it looks. But I think that's it. It came out at the same time.
Yeah, it's called Shinobi Striker, yo. I see Ninja Blade. Oh, let me see here. You said 360.
Yeah,
right?
The Messenger.
Look up Ninja Blade from Software.
Yeah, it just says Ninja Blade.
Okay, they had it. Oh yeah, I remember this shit.
Yeah, nigga.
Y'all gonna make me look it up now.
Yeah.
It was a fucking From Software game, and people. Yeah, I remember
this shit because I was playing Ninja Gaiden, and then this shit came out. I'm like, and back then I was like a karate movie ninja fan type nigga, so I had to have everything ninja, nigga. But that shit was tight, low key. That shit was tight as fuck, man. I missed that shit.
People didn't like that shit, yo. And
lots of quick time events. Lots of quick time events. That was the problem with that game.
People did not like that shit.
Yo, Josh, you just sent me that video about From Software's history.
Yeah, this shit wasn't cracking at all. Yeah,
please, this shit was tight. Yeah.
Sure, if you like quick time events.
I mean, who don't? I mean, why wouldn't you?
That's true. That's true.
In a quick time event, you do stuff you can't do in the actual gameplay. That's why we tripping off people saying that shit.
0.2
it's a difference.
Out of 5.
Hey, it should be.
Yeah, like they had like all these fucking what do you call it? All these crazy fucking sequences and shit like that. And it wasn't known. It was like that wasn't a From Software type game either.
No,
like,
it was before Demon's Souls. It was before they made.
No, I'm not with it. He developed it too. They published it and developed it. Damn.
Yeah, I remember that shit, yo. Yeah, I know they published. I mean, I know they made it and shit like that, but people were not liking that shit, yo. People were upset about that.
Shit, I liked it. Shit, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to what other people was talking about, man. When I was nigga, especially, I mean, I don't now, but even back then, I didn't give a fuck.
How old was you?
This shit tight to me, nigga. I liked that shit.
Hey, Thrash, how old were you when the 360 came out?
I don't even know, like 20 something. There.
So you was a grown nigga.
Grown ass man, nigga. Am I always?
Yo, you swear, but down like he old, yo. Oh, I'm 40, yo. Nigga, we old. No, I'm talking about fucking. I'm talking about Doc act like he old as shit.
Thrash been around for a long time, bro.
Yeah, I've been gaming since. Oh my god, nigga, red buttons, nigga. Fuck, since little wheels when you're fucking.
I've been gaming since there was one button on the controller.
Yeah.
I was there. You know what? I was so.
Yo, this motherfucker has to up everybody, yo.
Yo,
I was playing when there was one button, my nigga.
Well, shit. If you play on the Atari or Commodore 64, you were playing with one button.
One button.
Hey,
one button.
No, my game was one of those
like multiplayer games. That's the crazy part about
it. No, I was so poor, yo. I couldn't even get. Do you know those little Tiger games? Those little Tiger digital fucking shit. You know, Paperboy. You put the 2 AA batteries in that bitch. That's the game that I was playing.
Are you talking about the Mattel and the
Tiger? The little niggas jumping around.
I remember I had Jurassic Park, yo. I was like, those graphics are so real.
I had Street Fighter on one of those when I was.
Yo, I had that Mattel head-to-head football where the one number lines on the screen.
Bro, yo, that's why I was so poor, yo. That shit was $11.99.
Yeah, nigga, I used to play the shit out of that motherfucker too for some reason.
I used to have like 8 of them, yo. I had Paperboy like shit.
He only had like 4 downs or some shit on that motherfucker.
That's fact. That's fact.
Yeah, I remember that shit. All these little niggas up in here right now don't even know what the fuck we talking about.
It's crazy, yo, because they really don't, yo. Like that was like a meme at one point, but they truly don't know what the fuck we talking about. Like niggas didn't even know what CDs were. What's a CD? CD?
Yo, I had this little kid call me old and shit because he didn't know what a goddamn album was. I seen what the album is. He said, "What the fuck is an album?"
Oh no!
I was like, "Yo," he's like, "When was you born?" I was like, 1973. That motherfucker said, "You old." I looked at this little nigga like, "I strangle the shit out of you. You better keep
You better be like CC and keep on walking. I'll tell you." All right, we're gonna close this shit out.
All right,
yo, it's always good to have you in here, Thrash, yo. I wish you would have came here earlier, yo. We were killing it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close it out, man.